passionate, and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the motivational queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.IamEnough365.com.
Go through with PTSD also, I'm ex-military, but I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone. Did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic. I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I rhyme. I am enough.
I am enough.
Sing it. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Times right now totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the bluff. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take a turn. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough, but say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the ATL.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen, your accountability coach, helping you get it done. Yes. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was just having a little interference there, a little technical difficulties. But come on in the room. Come on in the room. Tell me where you tuning in from. This is the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter, and they do matter here. I want to know what you have going on. I want to know where you are in the world. Please come on in. It's enough room. It's enough room for you. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Put it in the comments, no matter where you're watching. You might be watching on YouTube. You might be watching on Facebook or Instagram. So put in the comments where you're tuning in from and tell us a little bit about yourself, because we like to go back and check the comments and find out a little bit more about you to see if you'll be a good fit to come on the show. If you are interested in coming on the show, you can do that by sending an email to the I Am Enough Talk Show at gmail.com. That's I Am Enough Talk Show at gmail.com. So today is Sunday. Yay, today is Sunday, and we got a very, very special guest in the building. We're going to be talking about working from home, and she has this thing down pat like a science. Yes, she can get you going. She specializes in a product that she's going to share with us and let us know what it's all about. And some of you may be familiar with it, some may not. I don't know why you wouldn't be familiar with this product, because this is one of your best products on the market on the MLM industry. Yes, they dry those pink Cadillacs sometimes. You know what I'm talking about, right? So anyway, I had the pleasure of meeting Richay Brown at a mixer. It was actually, I was at her home. I was a part of, and this is back in the day, they used to call it, God, I can't even think right now. It was Bonnie's, she did Joya Connection. That's what it was. That was the original name. Well, they've changed the name, and I think it's Experience Connection. I don't know, but she's going to fill us in on the gaps. Don't charge it to my head, please, please, please. Don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head. But I met her, and you talking about this is the thing. When you're in business, you have to create networks that gather people together. You have to create networks that bring people into the company of like minds. So although you may not have the type of product that she has, but she doesn't have the type of product that you have, but you all can get together and socialize and have a great time, exchange information, learn from each other. And that's what this organization does. They come together and learn. Now, I don't know what's going on because we're in season, so I don't know if they had to kind of like put that on hold, but we're going to find out all about her. So without further ado, let me see if she's ready to come in. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Are you ready, Queen?
I am ready. I am ready.
Woo! Well, thank you so much. You look absolutely amazing. I think I
Thank
told you that.
you. You as
You
well.
thank you, darling. I try, I try. But but tell me this. I know I probably mucked up the name. Is it I know it used to be Joy Connection. Now I met Bonnie a long time ago, like long, 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 long time ago. Now what? And I know she sold it to some business partners and stuff. And what's the new name of it? Experience Connection.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It's called Experience Connections,
Okay.
and it is a women's networking group. We have several locations throughout Georgia, and now they're even branching out into other states. So it's just
Awesome.
an organization, as you said, that helps women in business get together and network, build friendships, build relationships. So it's a really cool organization.
Wonderful. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move out your way. I want you to introduce yourself to the people. Tell them about yourself. Give them a little background, and tell them, what you do and why you do what you do. And then we're gonna get into this conversation.
Okay, awesome. So thank you for having me on the show. I greatly appreciate the opportunity, Wanda. I am Richay Brown, your passionate and purposeful independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay. I am a wife, a mom of four, and I love Mary Kay. Number one, because it is a business that empowers women. It helps us to make our ends meet. It helps us to do anything that's on our board of things that we need to take care of, whether it be your bills, or whether you want to take a vacation, or whether you have some children activities that you need to take care of financially. Mary Kay allows you to be able to do that. It also allows you to be able to help women build their confidence, which is definitely an area that I had to grow in my Mary Kay business. I have been a consultant since 2014, so I recently celebrated an anniversary. The company of itself is a fantastic company to be a multi-level marketer in. It's not really multi-level marketing; it's direct sales. And so, what I do is I help my customers find the best skincare products, the best cosmetic products that work for them. So it is definitely a company that loves people, loves women. Our company has been in business for 56 years. It's a family owned company, totally debt free, housed in Texas. And so I'm just great and glad to be a part of the organization. When our pandemic hit, Mary Kay was on the front line donating hand sanitizer to the hospitals in Texas that are for our frontline office, excuse me, our frontline hospitals and nurses and doctors. And so it's just a great feel good company to be involved in.
Wonderful. That is such uh-oh, got a little feedback. That is so amazing that that Mary Kay, took a part in it like that. And I know they do a lot of stuff. I met a Mary Kay distributor back in a while ago, and I know that they're very involved in like cancer studies
Yes,
and
absolutely.
different stuff like that. So how was it how important, you say in 2014 you got started. How, when you got started, was Mary Kay like your first choice? What made you decide on Mary Kay versus another skincare line?
Well, I really wasn't into skincare or cosmetics at that time. To be very honest with you, I had really bad skin. I had acne, and I was out in the malls trying to find makeup to cover up my acne because I didn't have the right skincare. You know how we do. Instead of fixing something, we try to cover it up. So that's kind of how I was thrown into the Mary Kay environment because my first lady at church had a meeting, women's fellowship. And so, we were out of ideas of things to do. So she said, well, I'll just have the Mary Kay ladies come. And the ladies came in and they did satin hands where we got our hands all nice and soft, and they did satin lips and we got rid of all of that crust that was on our lips. But they introduced me to a skincare line at that point called Velocity, and Velocity was a game changer for me. It
Okay.
helped get rid of the acne, and then also they were able to give me the right foundation color for my skin. It's hard sometimes to find the right foundation, and I had a drawer full of stuff to
To
testify
prove
that
it.
I was fine. And so that's kind of how I was introduced. But I met a young lady in the nail salon, and she said that she was working on a contest, trying to win a prize. And if you're not a prizeaholic, if you get involved with Mary Kay, you'll quickly learn that you just might be a prizeaholic. So she was working on a prize. So I told her I would sit down and I would listen to her spiel so that she could earn her prize. And the director that I spoke with, she talked about the prizes that you could earn. She talked about the cars that you could earn. But what really got my attention is when she talked about the philanthropy. She talked about just by being a consultant, I'm helping women get out of domestic violence relationships because Mary Kay donates millions of dollars to that fund or to that cause. She talked about, as you said, the cancers that affect women and how Mary Kay has donated millions of dollars to that cause as well. And it became a heart thing for me. So it was no longer just making money. It was, hey, I can help some people just by being a consultant, just by letting them try the products. That is helping. And that's what got my attention.
Right. And you mentioned too, by you having an issue with your own skin, that you became a product of the product.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I always say this, that Mary Kay consultants are the best looking consultants that I ever seen, because they are really polished and they have this pride, this confidence. And you talked about that earlier. So how important was building confidence in order for you to just move forward in your career? And has it also helped you in other areas of your life?
Absolutely. It was very important because I tried some other companies. I won't name them, but I tried some other companies as a additional source of income, and I just couldn't do it. And the reason I couldn't do it is because I couldn't convince myself to talk to strangers.
Hmm.
And so, being in the Mary Kay environment, I'm in what I call my pink bubble. And so, as
Hmm.
I share the information about our products and services, that helped me to build my confidence, so that I could become a person that hold or hostess for Experience Connections. Because otherwise, you and I probably would not have met had I not been involved in Mary Kay. And
Yeah.
a lot of other ladies that I've met with Experience Connections, I am so, overjoyed. It's a God connection. And the only reason why it happened was because I became involved with Mary Kay.
That's wonderful. Let me give a few shout outs here. We have Lakeisha James watching, checking in from Conyers, Georgia. What's up? What's up, Queen? And we also have Tricina Marie checking in from Atlanta, and we got Grady Taylor checking in from Atlanta. And those that's my family. We talked about the networking aspect, and here in Atlanta, we have an organization called the World Women's Conference and Awards. And this is a global network. However, we have an Atlanta chapter here. And Richay, I think you should come and check us out because we don't have any Mary Kay consultants on
Get
board.
out.
Yeah, yeah, we don't. And we in the group empowers women. So we're all about women empowerment. So I think it's a great opportunity for you to expand your territory and also get to know some new people. And some of these people you might already know because I know you do a lot of networking here in Atlanta area. So it's always great to meet new people as well. Plus, what I like about it is it's a global connection. So you meeting people around the world, literally around the world. So it's a great opportunity for you. We also have Miss Linda checking in on YouTube. Thank you, Miss Linda, for coming in. So how is it that you manage, because I know at one time you were working outside of the home. Now are you still working outside of the home, or are you just mainly working from home?
Well, everything about the pandemic is not bad.
Hmm.
And what I can say about that is because of the pandemic, I was able to step out of the office and create my home office, and I can do my regular job from my home office. And
Good.
so that was a plus. I don't have to go into the office to do my 9 to 5.
Hmm. Is it easier for you? Because I know a lot of people that have small children, they were like, I like going into the office.
That used to be my getaway, truly. But what I did was I learned how to set some boundaries. So
Okay,
like
good.
when I'm doing things like this, I tell my family in advance, hey, I have an event on the computer at such and such time. Don't bother me. Now they don't
Right.
always listen. But for the most part, they say, okay, well, what time will you be done? So we can know when
Uh-huh.
to harass you.
So they know then when to harass you. And that little one, he is the cutest. So I know he be
Oh, thank
probably
you.
crawling at the door. Mommy, are you done
Yeah.
yet? Are you done yet? So we had Dr. Elliott checking in. Thank you, Dr. Elliott. Hope to see you on Thursday. So you mentioned boundaries, and that's a great word to use. I was in a discussion earlier today, and I talked about that as well. In terms of being an entrepreneur, you definitely have to set boundaries. Was that difficult for you, or were you pretty good with that? Because I know most women, we don't really do good with setting boundaries, especially when it comes to those little ones.
Early in the year, it was a struggle. It truly was. So around March, April, we were still trying to figure this thing out. But just about the summertime, my kids got it. They understand now. This is what mommy has to do to take care of us, and so they give me a little bit of leeway in that regard.
Great. You guys, I'm talking to Miss Richay Brown, and she's telling us about how it is to work from home. I want you to give us some tips on to let somebody that's thinking about getting into home-based business. give them some great nuggets on what they should do to prepare to do that and why they should do it. Because I know it opens up many doors for you, like we said, the opportunity to network, but also just in bringing in that additional income. So talk about that for a moment.
So the first thing I wanted to mention in regards to working from home is everybody needs to have one. Why? Because it helps you with your taxes. Being a 9 to 5 employee, you don't get a whole lot of tax breaks, so to speak. But working from home, having a home office, having your equipment, there are 32 legal tax deductions that you can take as a Mary Kay consultant. And so that was important to me, because in certain tax brackets, if you don't have enough taxes paid, then you might have a hefty tax bill at the end of the tax season, and nobody wants that. So you definitely want to look into having a home-based business, if only for the tax breaks. The second reason I think you should work from home is because you have an opportunity to do it safely. In this pandemic, nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to potentially cause someone else to be sick. And so if you can work from home, that is the best thing since sliced bread, if you will. But you do have to set those boundaries. You do have to set a workspace. And so in regards to keeping it all together, you want to make sure that there's not entertainment in your workspace. You want to make sure that you write daily what it is you want to accomplish. And if you don't accomplish it, that's okay. Put it on there for the next day. You can change the date and not change the goal.
Great. I like that. I like that it is safe, and you definitely have to be in that mindset, of working from home, because it's different and it takes a lot of discipline. That's one reason why I do the wake up winning call in the morning, and to give people tips, different tips and stuff like that. And I know you participate as much as you can, and it helps. It helps us all come together, because the downsides, let's talk about the downside to working from home, because I know one of them is it gets lonely sometimes.
Yeah. It can get lonely. And so for that cause, I would say have scheduled breaks. So throughout
Mm.
your day, make sure you have a schedule. Step away from your office to have your lunch. Step away from the office to have you were just talking about your tea. Step away from the office to have your tea. Sit out I have a nice deck on the back. So sit out on your deck when it's not, too cold or raining. Sit out on your deck for a few minutes. Nature is an amazing comforter. And I'm not an outdoorsy type person, but once you get to the point where you need to see something different, you definitely want to make sure that you're taking a walk. So even if it's just in your cul-de-sac, just take a mental break from what you're working on, and that has really been helpful for me this year.
That's great. I know I love being in nature. And one thing about it is, you talk about, since we're talking about work from home, and I love that get out, just taking that break. And sometimes you can even like plan to do maybe yourself like a nice outing, like take yourself on a lunch date,
Mm-hmm.
something like that, where it breaks it all up together, and then you can meet new people, even though it's a little bit challenging now, because not everybody so want to talk. But I find a way how to, you'll figure out the people that will talk, and then you'll be able to talk to them.
Yeah, the best way to open up that conversation is to give them a genuine compliment. I
Yeah.
ran into a lady at the Papa John's and I said, "Oh, those sneakers you have on are so cute." She said, "Girl, I got these from Walmart." And that opened up a whole conversation. And so, yeah,
So
as you give people just genuine compliments, that will definitely get the conversation started.
it still works. Well, welcome to the call, Miss Frida. How are you today? She said Marietta, where it's better. I know that's right. I know that's right. And Dr. Elliott said, I love working from home. Dr. Elliott is he helps us build technology. If you want somebody to help you and your children with robotics and technology, he's definitely the person to call. So thank you, Dr. Elliott, for checking in with us tonight. Um what's next for you? I know and what are your goals? You want to share what your goals are inside of your home-based business, inside of your Mary Kay business?
Absolutely. I mentioned earlier that the pandemic has not been 100% bad. So, because we have been social distancing and unable to get out like we have in past times, the virtual world has opened up. And so now my goals are to host more virtual skincare appointments, more virtual cosmetic appointments, and also, of course, to grow my team and the business partners that I have. Those are all goals that I have for the near future.
Great, great. And how can people book with you today? Are you doing anything live? Are you meeting live or are you just doing virtual?
Uh, Now, I will meet live in order to deliver product. If you live close to me, I delivered some product yesterday, and my customer said, I didn't even see you. I'm so serious when it comes to contactless delivery. I will drop on your doorstep in your mailbox so you'll have the products that you need. But in regards to the skincare, I am doing more virtual now,
Okay.
just to maintain safety for myself and for my customers.
Got you, got you, got you. So how will we book an appointment with you? I know we have all your things scrolling down here. So what will be the best way to reach you to book an appointment on a virtual?
The best way would be through the Facebook page. I have a
Okay,
business Facebook page, Richay Brown MK, and I'll definitely make sure you have that information. And certainly, you can book an appointment through my website, marykay.com/RichayB. And my contact information in regards to phone and email is also included on the website page.
great. So we have all of that scrolling, kings and queens. So if you would like to book an appointment, and like she says, she does drive-bys, but I know the mail works. So you
Yes.
you do a lot of mailing, and the beautiful part about virtual is you can do it anywhere, like anywhere that you ship to.
Yeah, I have one of the sales directors in my national area, and she's coined this phrase, prosper in the pandemic. And part
Absolutely.
of that prospering has to do with being able to mail to any of the 50 United States.
I love it. I love it. So, how about your holiday? What's going on for your holiday? Let's talk a little bit about that. What's going on with the big family over there?
Well, because my family is shrinking and I'm so excited about that. We're not doing a whole lot this year, but we will definitely have a great dinner, and just spending time together. That is what I'm looking forward to, because even though we're in the pandemic, life can still be hectic. So I am looking forward to the downtime and watching all of the free Christmas movies. And so that's what I'm excited about.
Now, tell me, do you have a all-time favorite Christmas movie?
Oh yeah, the last holiday with Queen Latifah. I will
That was
watch it
good.
every day if you let me.
That was good. That's the one where she thought she was gonna be making her transition right, and then she
Yes,
ended up. Oh, that movie is so good. That is
yes.
so
He said,
good.
"I'm just gonna blow it."
I'm just gonna blow it. And when you think about it, that's really how we should live because so many things came out of that movie.
Mhm.
Like she was tasting food and traveling and the things that we kind of put off, the things that remember a few years ago they started talking about bucket list, bucket list, bucket list. That was like the buzzword. But
Right.
that movie just really it just really ignites the passion of just living life as life
Mhm.
come. Like, hey, you got the money, go take the trip now. Don't wait till,
Yep.
5 years from now until the kids get out of school because then those emergencies will come up and take that money from you.
Indeed. 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 Yeah, that is
Like,
my all-time favorite movie.
yeah, that's a good movie. That's a good movie. So, I just want to let everybody know again that this is our Mary Kay Consultant. She is a part of our Wake Up Winning Entrepreneur family. So whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you can connect with her there. And maybe I can talk her into putting some tips in the group, you know, every now and then to help us understand the importance of skincare, because we need to take care of the inside of us and then take care of the outside, cleansing the face right, and then proper skin matchups and all that other kind of beautiful stuff. So, are you willing to do that for us
I
going
can
forward?
absolutely, I can absolutely do that. I can
Okay, so
absolutely.
so y'all heard it. So if y'all don't get skincare tips, don't blame me. That's not my area. That's not my area. She Queen is gonna take care of that for us. Thank you for checking in, Shimia. That's my co-host right there. She's over there in Dallas, Georgia. So thank you so much. But last words. What do you want to leave our viewers with? Any motivational last words that you want to leave them with in any area, business or personal or whatever. You just share with them how you would like to leave them.
Awesome. So the last thing I want to say is make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Make sure that you're taking time for self-care. Self-care is not selfish. You have to have that time where you pamper yourself. So whether it's a nice warm bubble bath, um, or a nice facial, a mask, if it's eye patches for 20 minutes where you just sit and have a nice cup of tea or a cup of coffee and relax, relate, and release. Please make sure that you're taking time to do that for yourself, because you need time to get your cup filled in order for you to fill your kids' cups, fill your husband or your spouse's cup. You need to make sure that you are not pouring from an empty cup. And so I am happy to help you discover what you love about Mary Kay, discover what you love about taking care of your skin. This is not the time to put skincare on hold. Take care of yourselves, because we want to see you 2021 and all the years to come after that. And we want you to be whole. So taking care of yourself is ultimately important for business owners, or if you're still just working a 9 to 5, or if you happen to be a dualpreneur. Take care of yourselves. Self-care and pampering is not selfish.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the Queen. The Queen of Mary Kay has spoken. She says, take care of yourself, relax, relate, and release. And on that note, I want to wish everybody a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Queen, I look forward to seeing you soon. And I look forward to those tips
Got it.
in the Wake Up Winning Entrepreneur Group. So
Absolutely. And
as
thank
all
you again for having me. I greatly appreciate the opportunity.
you're welcome. You're most welcome. So, guys, I want you to remember this. Every time we get a special guest in, I want you to continue to connect with them. Now, I say this to you. I had to move her out because I was going to be rough on y'all, so I didn't want her to see y'all get in trouble. But you all have to connect with our kings and queens. It's hard being an entrepreneur. So even if you go on her page, just say, "Hey, I saw you on the I Am Enough talk show," or "Hey, can you do a consulting, do a counsel with me?" She does those complimentary, so you all can connect with her, like her page, purchase something, and just make the effort to show that we're in this together. The unity that we need is more critical than ever, because we have all these barriers that's preventing us from reaching out and touching people the way that we normally do it. So we have to do the best we can with what we have, right? And I know that y'all care about people because you're on here tonight. And so thank you for sharing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being amazing. I love you, love you, love you. And there is absolutely nothing that you can do about it. So until we meet again, okay, have a great night. See you soon. Bye for now.
Go through with PTSD also, I'm ex-military. But I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something. Because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone. Did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic. I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I unwind. I am enough.
I am enough.
King it, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Times right now are totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the bluff. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take a turn. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say I am enough.
I am enough.
Say I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough, but say I am enough.
I am enough.
Say I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the ATL.
Hey y'all, it's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen, your accountability coach helping you get it done. What is it that you need to get done? I can help you get on the media and make more money. Get that exposure you're looking for. So come see me. Check me out all social media under Wanda D Hottest, yes, my government name. And you can also follow my website at IamEnough365.com. That's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen, and I look forward to seeing you soon.